Can you tell me the difference? Or the differences? Move closer now. Either the difference or the differences.
The name is not so. That's what planning beauty.
Balance. Okay, different between the two.
Yes. Not the size now. Not referring to the size. The design.
This one.
Remember the point, the unit we are. Consider these things when doing what? When doing what? Individual paracat. Consider what? These things when doing what?
When your flyer.
When doing what? You forgotten the headline. When promoting your product and services. A part of what you have to consider is what? Your flyers, your printings. So we are focusing on our printings, our flyers, our recordings, our videos. And we've all agreed together that it is better to create what? Your own what? It's better to create your own visual. So I'm now saying, you will see that color difference. One is purple. Without being told, what will you say is the color of lilac? Purple, and a round of applause. Have I ever communicated it to you? But everything you see around you, you suggest that. Do you understand that their color code is purple and white? Am I making sense? Now, look at the difference in this between these two. Yes.
Yes, one is bent. The other one is straight.
Which one suits? Which one explains learning the most? No, look at yourselves. If you look at her and she look, you look at her today. It's simple, isn't it? So why will you send a printout back? Simply because the logo is bent. Now, this logo says what to you? Apart from Lanik, have you seen this logo anywhere? What do you think the logo is? Somebody said hair. A round of applause for that person that said hair. It's Esther. That is how unconsciously, it's an unconscious effect that visual has on the looker. Look at this. Move a bit. Look at the door. Don't block their view. Move forward. Without being told, imagine that the beauty service written there is not there. Imagine that this welcome is not there. And you're just looking at this like that. Maybe you saw it where the printout is being done. What question will you ask?
Do you rendering spa?
Is it? Are you doing this for spa? Because this suggests to you that this leg in water. This is possibly maybe pedicure. You understand? Yeah. This looks like You won't say this is an hospital, even though they lie down in an hospital. But the surrounding, okay, do you understand? Proven otherwise, suggest otherwise. Because you are seeing product, you are seeing equipment. That equipment doesn't look like hospital equipment. Then here.
Sound nice.
So even if you've not seen steam before, this look tells you that this person is having her bath. So there must be something about grass and water. And if you have experienced shower before in your house, once you look at this picture, though, what it feels like at home will come in your subconscious. If you have, water, you have water running very well in your bathroom, and you understand, you now see a picture that says, oops, that feel it will become very unconscious. It's an unconscious feel. It registers in you that the place who owns this thing is doing something with water. So there'll be question like, you have water running there, especially if you lack water in your house. If your water doesn't. Do you understand? So the way, what I'm just trying to say is that the way visuals, so your visuals must interpret. So when you go and pick visuals from internet or from magazine, you pick visuals from internet, you pick visuals from magazine, you are most likely not going to be very original with it. Original in the sense that there could be an element in what you have picked. For instance, you pick flyer of Oyibo, a white person, and place that in front of your shop. Nothing. You have just put something to just put something, maybe to beautify the place. You are not passing message. You are not passing message. So when you are picking flyer, when manufacturer gives you flyer, you understand? Manufacturer is giving you that flyer with the mindset that customers that come into that salon or into that spa, we ask something about that, or if they know it, if they know the product, okay, it comes to mind that you are using that product. And if they don't know the product, you understand, the flyer or the poster is carved out, created in such a way that it's a proper question. You use this product. If there is a negative report about that product, but that's one that will fly very well. You are putting this way and say, that is can burn somebody, then it becomes a talk. Am I making sense? But you yourself, what is it about yourself? What is it about you? And that is why I encourage pictures. That's why I say, did you snap? Did you snap that work? No, and encourage it. Because you will grow and develop. Do you understand? Into appreciating, okay, visual communication. However, when you now launch out, it becomes important that, because now you have really launched out, now you are doing, business. So you need the skill of cinematographers, or photographers, okay, beauty journalism, picture journalism, those who understand that, who understand communication, visual communication, to help you out. And they say, okay, is this what you want to do? You say, yes, okay, I think you should pose that person this way. He says a lot. I don't think you should laugh. I think you should maintain straight face. Hey, give a smile. Okay, I think you should do something like this. All of those postures, you do the hair, say, okay, fly that hair. All of it passes, is saying something, is communicating something to the onlooker. And sometimes, all of the time, it's unconscious. It just speaks to the subconscious of the person that is looking at it. Coca-Cola, after a meal, the next time you want to eat rice, you will think Coke, cold one. True or false? Coca-Cola is it rice, hot one.